Hi, welcome to yet another vlog from Dad's Kitchen. Today I'm really excited because it's one of the most favorite iconic of Parsi dishes, Patra Macchi, and most of you must have heard all about this dish. Basically, fillet of fish, green chutney wrapped in a banana leaf and steam cooked. So yes, it is healthy. I'm just going to quickly show you what we're going to do first. I have two varieties of fish. Now the most common fish that we use back home is the pomfret, but we don't get pomfret here very easily, so I'm going to use sea bass fillets and a fish called hake. Now hake is quite a fleshy fish, and although it's a long one, I'm going to use my kitchen scissor, fillet it out, as easy as that, so there is absolutely no fat with knives or whatnot. You can make the portions according to the amount of people in your family, and you can keep them big or small, whichever way you like it. I'm going to show you just the masalas that I'm going to use to marinate the fish, to just give it a little bit of flavor. So I've just got a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just mixing the three. Let's just keep the fleshy part of the fish in the masala and just keep it aside. To use a piece of fish which has no skin. I can eat the skin for this too because I have descaled and washed it, so that's no problem. If you're lucky enough to get fresh banana leaves, that is the best thing. I have frozen ones and I had no choice but to get these. These have come from the Philippines and they're really long, but you can cut these to the size you want. It's important to get rid of this middle rib of your leaf. So I'm just going to use the kitchen scissor again. Just going to cut these leaves into smaller portions. The next step is to make sure you wash them, and when you wash them, like I have done these pre-washed ones, it's very important that you take a tea towel or a tissue and wipe it down completely because you don't want any moisture. This is the only bit of hard work that you have to do. Just going to run this hob on medium fire, and what I'm going to do with this leaf, see how easily leaves just stir up. Just find that the moment you touch them, it just starts stirring, and you don't want that. It's a bit like making roasted papad. You just kind of run the edges of your leaf, warm it up, make it pliable so you can easily fold the leaf without it tearing up. I like this process because it's changing the color of the leaf as well. While our leaves cool down a bit, our next step is to make your green chutney. Now this is where the taste of the dish really lies. I've got half a coconut which is grated, and it's a fresh coconut. The way I make my green chutney is slightly different, so I add a few sprigs of mint leaves. I'm adding at least 8 finger chilies because I like it spicy. Again, this is my own twist. I'm using a few curry leaves. Normally people use 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, but I'm going to use 5. We love garlic in our house. The second most important thing is sugar and salt, and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, which goes in as well. I'm going to add half a lemon. Now some people put vinegar as well. If you put lemon, you don't really need vinegar. And last but not the least, I have a whole bunch of coriander leaves. Now, only for this recipe, it's important not to use the stalks. So I have literally removed all the leaves from the stalk. You need to put a lot of that to give it its dark green color. Now I'm going to mix this in the blender. At times it gets stuck, so you might need to put around a tablespoon or 2 of water. Make it move. Now it took me a good 5 minutes to make this chutney into a smooth consistency. You're welcome to have it a little bit coarse if you prefer a coarse texture, but ideally it should be smooth. Just judging by the size of this leaf, I'm going to use the smallest piece of fish. Put it in the center, skin side down. Just make sure all your fish is covered with a generous helping of the chutney. Like this. And if you want, you can even put the chutney on the leaf first, then place your fish, and then put more chutney on top if you prefer it. Let's fold it. Traditionally, you could even tie a string like this, like a little parcel. So let's do it to all the other pieces as well. So here we have it. The these are all ready to go on the steamer. So I've got a big saucepan of hot water which has boiled. I'm going to now put it on simmer because all we need from it is the steam to cook with. Before you even start steaming your fish, you need to make sure you have a colander just like this and that fits snugly over the saucepan you're going to use. If you have a steamer, brilliant. I'm now going to place the fish parcels. I can see the steam kind of escaping from the side, so I'm going to shut the lid and you can see that the lid is steaming up, and we need to do this for at least 7 to 10 minutes. 10 to be on the safe side. Let's wait for it to steam cook. So while the fish is cooking, I'm just going to quickly make some white sariyas because no Parsi meal, especially Patra and Macchi, is complete without sariyas and rotli. Okay, so it's been 10 whole minutes since our fish has been steaming. I'm going to switch off the hob, open the lid. Let's pick the one with the thread onto the plate. Snip the thread open with the scissor. If you do not get green banana leaves, you can even use your parchment paper and fold it in parchment paper, but the effect is not the same. Have a look at how beautiful this looks. Let's keep a few sariyas. Here we have it. This is your Patrani Macchi. Served with sariyas and rotli, just like you get in the weddings and navjots. Mind if I have a try? My mouth's watering as I just open it up. I just love this dish, and it tastes beautiful with the fish I've chosen. Pomfret would do it proper justice. You can even use surmai, ravas, any meaty fleshy fish would do the job, but your chutney needs to be spot on. So try this dish. It's not as hard as it looks and you can enjoy it as a starter. Thanks for letting me know what you'd like to see me make. Goodbye and love to you all, and keep supporting us at Del's Kitchen Wimbledon. Thank you. Bye.